Now there's a lot more to fishing a spinner than just casting it out and winding it in. Temperature, water color, depth of water all play into how you're going to fish any particular spinner combination. Now, as a rule of thumb, of course, the shallower the water, the lighter the spinner you want. The deeper the water, the heavier that you want the bait. And temperature can also be a big factor. For example, in spring cold water fishing, say when the water gets into the high 40s, low 50s, fishing for largemouth bass in shallow, sloppy bays, a lot of times it's just simply a matter of reeling it in real slow, consistent thump with just a little pull or hesitation with the bait, and those little pulls and pauses are often when you get the strike. Now, as the water tends to warm up and you get into summer, that's when speed can be a big factor. Instead of just reeling it slow and steady, now you might be jamming on the rod a little bit more, getting a little bit more action into the bait, and that's what triggers strikes. If you're fishing pike and muskies, when you're talking peak of summer, often it's burning blades as fast as you can, right under the surface, but it's not just reeling it straight in. You're using a rod to change the angle of the bait. You're making figure eights at the side of the boat. So know that when you're spinner fishing, it doesn't just have to be a cast and wind situation. The more action you impart into a bait, often the more strikes you're gonna get. Oh, got him. Know that when you hit the water, spinners are one of the best tools for covering water, and in some situations, they are hands down the most effective tool that you have in your tackle box. The old spinner bait, crappies, bluegills, northern pike, largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, giant muskies will all fall for spinners, and be sure you've got some in the tackle box, because chances are if you're throwing a spinner, you're going to be getting some sweet action.